Hello and welcome back to my cat. Today we're back in another crypto video. Hope you guys are doing well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another bullish Pulsechain video. Yes, it is bullish because of course being in Pulsechain, the land of opportunities, guys, a lot of things that are happening here that could not be possible anywhere else, thanks to Richard Hart, thanks to the PRC20 concept, thanks to Hart's Law, and thanks to the ecosystems, the community that we have here as well. Guys, it's not only the technology that makes a network valuable, it's literally the culture that is being built on top of it. It's literally what the people make of it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Pulsechain is like a toolbox. It really is, the value comes afterwards with what people make of it. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, so for example, pLUSD, technically it is a community takeover if you really think about it, and I think we're doing an absolutely great job. I've seen the other day someone posting the Telegram, flipped 500, turn it into 10k. Beautiful. You know what I mean? Now you can take your initial out, take some beautiful profits, and leave the moon bag. Man, you know what I mean? Come back in 6 months, could be life-changing money. Come back in 12 months, could be extremely generational wealth, life-changing. But again, not financial advice. We're not here to talk about the guarantees. Nothing is guaranteed here, ladies and gentlemen. This is crypto. At the end of the day, nothing is regulated. You know, that's the kind of the downside. But the upside is that it's freedom, baby. You know what I mean? It is freedom. You don't need to worry about waking up one day and, oh, it's frozen. Oh, my funds are frozen here and there. Oh my, you know what I mean? Like, that's the upside. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about top 5 tokens that are buy and holds that pays me reflections in Pulsechain. Guys, the reason why I feel like this is the best time to make a video about this, because of course the entry prices are prime time right now, due to, you know, the prices of Pulse kind of going down. I think a lot of those like for example Pulse, I think is today down 10%, which obviously does you know, have a collateral effect to everything else in Pulsechain at a higher degree, because it's more, you know, every token is kind of a leverage of Pulse, right? So for example, if Pulse goes up by a 2x, Pulse X goes by a 4x, and then INC goes up by an 8x, and vice versa happens when it goes down. So that's the only issue. But of course, guys, you know what I mean, these are just waves. Again, remember, May is notorious for being like this. So I expect the next 10 days to be consolidating or even slight down. So really look at this as an opportunistic time to accumulate your bags. This, I look at prices going down equals increased in buying power. That's how you need to have as a mindset. So highlight, comment, your videos are always educative. Thank you very much for that, Felix, and thank you to all my DeFi members, the YouTube members who are supporting my small channel. Guys, without further ado, today, Pulsechain, or actually not today, was it yesterday? Probably yesterday. Pulsechain has surpassed a huge milestone, which is 1 million active wallets, unique active wallets, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely, I think that deserves a clap. Guys, we are honestly slowly adopting new people into our network. People realize that, hey, this is a network that solves a lot of issues. Solana's buggy ass network, Bitcoin's slow transaction, Ethereum's expensive and unpredictable, you know, fees. They're kind of predictable, but you know, it has multiple factors, but they're expensive. You know what I mean? We do everything here, and you have the greatest airdrop in all crypto history. We have stable coins that literally are being built truly in a decentralized way. And of course, guys, this is all about, you know what I mean, decentralization. Look at this. Look at how many validators we got. We got 48,000 validators, ladies and gentlemen. We also got, you know, our Pulse X, the DEX, literally are all running on IPFSs, right? I believe it's called interplanetary file system protocols. It's basically peer-to-peer. You know what I mean? It's actually pretty sick. We are truly decentralized. That's the crazy part. That's what Richard Hart advocates for. That's my conviction to Pulsechain, is that, you know, it's only ever growing, to be honest with you, because if when you really dig deep into it, Richard Hart is fighting the fight for freedom for us to use and communicate through blockchain. The things that he's going through with the SEC, and I believe there's a very important court date on October this year. So that's a build up. If you're one of those people who are trying to what was it? I think what's the saying? I think buy the rumor, sell the news, or something like that. If you're one of those people, I truly do kind of predict an uprise up until October, and then after the court date, after it happens, whether or not, you know, if he wins the case on that day, on that hearing or whatever, there will be a slight sell-off, and then, you know, obviously another slow leg up, another correction, pull back, and then a leg up, right? So keep that in mind if you do care about you know, positioning yourself. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, going back to the topic. By the way, just a huge shout out to Somi, because this is where I kind of read his article here, where he does talk about, you know, finding or building a unicorn is near impossible. Of course, when he refers to a unicorn, is something that is truly like innovative, so something like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Uniswap, and of course the DeFi yield stuff. And he says because you need to do 10x tech improvement idea, right? It's really hard to now really do a 10x of a Uniswap, 10x of a DeFi, right? Because technically, guys, PulseX is a fork of Uniswap. Okay, so keep that in mind. So he says instead, crypto people are building culture on a chain. This is why, honestly, Solana is valuable. This is why Solana is a place where you can literally make a lot of money. Okay, so yeah, no hate in that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make videos on that. I'm gonna make videos on base chain and a few other things. I have literally things lined up. A few pre-sales that are coming this month. So yeah, you want to subscribe with notification bell on as well. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, going back into it, you know, don't forget, well, actually I just want to show you guys, you know, today that, yeah, Pulse is down 7%, 7.5%. Obviously INC is down 7.3% as well. pLUSD as well, we're at 4.5 million market cap, which is absolutely crazy, because of course, you know, it is still absolutely still crazy up from the, you know, for the all-time low, local all-time low, which was like about 300k market cap, 400k market cap, and then it literally topped at almost 11, yeah, almost at 12 actually. So which is really crazy. Props to the people who, you know, were in on this. I made a couple of videos on pLUSD. I'll carry on making videos updating you guys on pLUSD. But remember, INC, I'm a huge advocate for. I think it can reach triple digits this year, in my opinion. Not financial advice. I don't have any crystal ball. Remember, not financial advice. I can dream. Okay. So yeah, let me dream, and I do believe. I think I'm not saying I do believe. I think it could, within the realm of possibility, that it could reach $100 plus. So yeah, at this time, you know, obviously we're consolidating. I'm expecting that, especially how today, for example, Bitcoin, you know, it didn't really go up, and Ethereum obviously lost 1.5 almost percent. So you know, I expect a lot, not much to happen in the rest of the altcoins, really, right? We need those two coins here to pump up, and then we can expect Pulsechain's turn. Keep that in mind. You know what I mean? Like, these videos I'm gonna start making, these are reminders, like, yo, these are for accumulation times. May is for accumulating. So because once this pumps up, once you see Ethereum on like 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, almost 10,000 plus, Bitcoin, you know, breaking all-time high again, heading to 100k, guys, Pulsechain is going to be next, and then you won't see those numbers ever again. And then now you're going to buy and FOMO in when it's too late, when you are wishing for times like these. Okay, so keep this in mind. Really try to take yourself outside the box. Think of yourself in a third person and realize, okay, am I actually making the best out of the situation, or am I just looking for the next shiny new object, or am I just naturally attracted to things that have already pumped, unfortunately? And that's how we are by default. You have to really dial back, try to not get your emotions into it, play with the rules, play with strategies, you know, hard-coded rules, stuff like that. Anyways, going back to it, Pulse, this is it, by the way. This is my kind of chart here. I do have the parabolic arch. Are we going to stay true to it? It kind of is looking, we'll see how it goes. We'll see. This is my trend line as well. We're literally in a time where we're testing it again, because we did technically test the trend line here kind of, you know, a few times. But yeah, we'll see how it is. I think even the 3-day MACD is looking like it will soon flip to the green, which is a really good sign. So, you know, I do expect something soon. So keep that in mind. But aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, let's start with the reflection tokens. And I do apologize if this was a little bit too long of an intro. But yeah, do not forget that before we start, we actually do not forget about the 4 main horsemen, guys. Okay, I'm forever bullish on Teddy Bear, the greatest meme coin in all of Pulsechain ever. It will always be the best and the number one meme coin in my opinion, and it will probably will be, right, in terms of market cap, and it is right now in terms of market cap. Just because Teddy Bear, guys, this is not a Doge, this is not a cat, right? That splits the people in half. Or who likes dogs, or who likes cats. Teddy Bear, everyone loves a teddy bear. Everyone owned a teddy bear when they were a kid. So yeah, that's one of those things. It really does do that psychological check. You know what I mean? The simpler it is to explain to someone, the easier it is for them to understand it, the quicker they want to buy it. You know what I mean? Like, this actually might be one of those things that really would attract a lot of people into Pulsechain. And then after they buy the meme coin, then they'll be like, oh, what actual technologies can I buy into? And then they're going to look at liquid loans. They can look at Fetch Oracle. Hopefully when it starts, you can become a reporter. They'll be like, okay, that's innovation. V2, V3, can I supply liquidity, etc. You know what I mean? Like, meme coins are actually the initial point in getting people onboarding them to a network, which is kind of crazy. Of course, guys, PDAI, the token that will go to $1. It's been debunked so many times that it's crazy how Richard Hart has a plan for this. This is the chosen PRC20 to peg, ladies and gentlemen. We are literally 224x away to $1. Beautiful. That's beautiful. You know what I mean? Are we going to reach peg this year? I don't know. But you know what? It's not a matter of are we? It's only a matter of when will we? You understand what I'm saying? Not financial advice. Remember that. ATROPA ecosystem. This is a huge ecosystem. I might need to make a whole separate video to explain it. But absolutely smart, benevolent dev. He's basically doxed now. We know his name is James. He worked in NASA. He worked with Microsoft. He is a rocket scientist, basically worked in the nuclear sector as well. He's a veteran. Guys, imagine this guy with all his experience and absolute smartness chooses to work and build a huge ecosystem on Pulsechain. Do you know what I mean? There's also a video of him where he was somewhere in, I believe, Germany or Switzerland. I'm not sure. Where he was literally talking and answering people's questions. Like, you can really get in his mind and understand how he is as a person. So, definitely I do suggest you guys watch that. Like, this guy chooses he chose to spend 12-hour shifts on Pulsechain for a good few months, and he's probably still doing it. Like, it's crazy. And it tells you something as an investor. Hey, we got people like this in this network. That's a good sign. We got Richard Hart. We got James, the guy that ATROPA 4&4 dev. We got Sunny. We got so many different ecosystems. We got, obviously I'm not going to say we got influencers. I'm here just to do my part of the community. I don't think I'm really, unless I'm building something, then I would say, okay, we got DJ Khaled. You know what I mean? So I'm just here to help onboard people. I'm just here to help spotlight things in the right direction, where, projects that they deserve, which hopefully today we're going to do that a little bit more as well. So yeah, Pulsechain is full of valuable people, as I said, right? That's what makes it super good to be in as well. And it's super trustable. I think we're one of those networks that have the least amount of rugs, the least amount of scams and stuff like that, in my opinion. So yeah, pWBTC as well. This is one of my favorite PRCs, PRC clones, because right now it's at $182. Imagine when it reaches actual Bitcoin's number, and which is like 70k. That's a 363x away. Again, I've made tons of videos explaining them. Just a reminder of the 4 horsemen, okay, when I refer to them. But token number 1, which is a buy and hold in Pulsechain that makes me free reflections, is Die Hard, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Sunny. This is one of Sunny's tokens, meme tokens. Die Hard, live free and die hard. Of course, this reflects PDAI itself, the one and only token that will become $1. I've been consistently, honestly, probably making 1,000 plus PDAI by just holding this, by the way. And obviously 1,000 PDAI, I mean, we can double check how much that is worth. We can go and type 1,000. That is $4.50. Not much, right? You would understand, okay, that is not much. But when PDAI reaches $1, that is going to become $1,000. So if you really think about it, have that mindset, I am long holding this, where by the time it reaches $1, it would have been as if I've been making 1K a day this whole time. So think about it as that's the mindset that I have, in my opinion. You understand what I'm saying? But obviously keep in mind, I'm only actually making $4.50 in value today, but in tomorrow that could be $1,000 of value. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is why I'm super happy to hold it. I never need to think about selling ever. This is why, and of course it's a great entry price, which is why one of the reasons why I wanted to make these videos, because there's a lot of great entries in most of those tokens that I'm in. So almost a 4x to all-time high. Really great LP, all burns. This is what I like about Sunny. He really knows how to attract people into his tokens. He does have his own ecosystem, the reward ecosystem. I do want to make a whole separate video about it. I do want to have an interview with Sunny as well. It's just a matter of, okay, can I get a free time slot? I'm a very busy guy. My schedule is actually hectic, very hectic. But the next up, ladies and gentlemen, 4-way mirror money. This is one of my favorite ones. Honestly, the volume has been amazing. I've been making good amounts of reflections where literally, guys, I never need to worry about selling at all, as I said. Okay, this yellow line literally shows when I dropped the video talking about 4WMM, the first video, guys, and since then it went to all the way to $1,100, which is basically a 13x. Not only that I did that, I also airdropped, I believe, probably 70 people $20 bags of this, so they have probably turned this into, you know, a good amount, like $20 times that by 13, that's over almost, I'm gonna say over $250, which is really great. But as I said, these are one of those tokens where I think it's going to be super huge in the future. Reason being is that it has super low supply, 869. So owning one token feels like being in a club. It's exclusive, good amount of liquidity. I've seen the devs slowly increase liquidity into this. This shows their absolute interest and taking this super seriously, and they are. These are very seasoned developers, ladies and gentlemen, 4WMM. They also have another token which comes straight back here as well. It's called Growth BTC or GBTC, the ticker itself. Again, this one, honestly, I would say this one is a leverage of a normal pWBTC, the one that we all know, right? The one I just referred to right here, somewhere there in the four horsemen. Okay, so I truly do think GBTC will reach $1,000 before wrapped BTC. And again, one of the reasons why, if you scroll down, you'll see that the supply is extremely scarce, 1,945. Again, it feels like a club being in this. And of course, those two tokens are reflection tokens. 4WMM, for example, here has a volume of 7.1, and by the way, it's been averaging a volume of like I'll show you here, for example, it's been averaging volume like 40k here. You see that 40k, 41, 20, you know, a few, like, okay, 13, 18, 34, 33. It's actually picking up volume, and I think this is still gonna have even higher volume days where, you know, the average volume will be probably 50k plus 100k. Imagine that, right? Imagine front running the volume. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of trying to, you know, get into those tokens at a great entry price. And what does it reflect? That's a great question. By the way, when you join it, click on the rocket ship right there. What does it reflect? It reflects PDAI, pWBTC, PGO, which is another of their token, and it's a really bullish token as well. Go check it out. Pulse, the native token itself, in a 6% buy and 9% sell tax. GBTC on the other side, what do you think it reflects? Of course, pWBTC in full, and of course is beautiful, guys. It's 1.9k in supply. It did reach all the way all-time high of 326, and I remember, yeah, making a video all the way down here at 138, and I did also airdrop people this. Of course, the airdrop is expired now, but yeah, shout out to Growth DeFi. Honestly, guys, this will be these two tokens will actually be part of a major project that they're working on, which is a leveraging platform exclusively for PRC20s. Yeah, they're building, you know the whole thing that I told you guys, what makes Pulsechain valuable is not just the technology that it has, you know, inherited from Ethereum. No, it's what people make of it, right? Pulsechain is a toolkit, it's a sandbox, it's what people make of it. You know, what sandcastles can they build basically from it, right? And it's a leveraging platform. Imagine you can now short or long pLUSD, short or long, you know, some of those PRC20s such as PDAI, stuff like that. It's super bullish. And as well, those two tokens, the GBTC and 4WMM, those two tokens will be stakeable tokens where you will be able to stake your tokens to have some of that profits from the liquidation events that happens. So honestly, it's a win-win. I think this will be a huge part. I love how things piece together. Shout out to Growth DeFi. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, OneUSD. This is also another one, major one in part of the LUSD ecosystem. Again, first movers, I would say as well. OneUSD, first of all, very bullish name. Right now it's at 206k market cap. By the way, this one had an absolutely crazy rally where I was outside enjoying my day. I'm like, hold on, what's going on? Like, my video dropped around here where it was like about $0.03 per, and I did give an airdrop to probably around 30 people, and then it, you know, in a few days, you know, people here talking about pLUSD, and then bam, ladies and gentlemen, it went all the way up to basically around, you know, almost we can quickly double check, 1.8 million market cap, guys. Absolutely crazy. So of course, if you did, you know, get in at the price where I made the video, or get an airdrop when I made the video, you would have caught a nice little 60x, which is beautiful. Right now, the price where it is right now, it's at 206k market cap. From here to all-time high is a nice as well, another nice 7x. So what does this token do as well? Obviously, this is a buy and hold type of token. We can check out their website where you can see down here in the tokenomics, it's a 6% and 6% buy and sell and / transfer token. 2 of it goes to burning LUSD itself, and then 2% goes to reflections. So it literally reflects, sends LUSD, pLUSD to the holders of this token, and then obviously 2% as well goes to thickening the liquidity of OSD. And of course, this is a 10 million market cap. 10 million, sorry, imagine if it goes to 10 million though. This is a 10 million supply token, sorry. And I think it's super bullish. Like, we actually were at 18 cents, and I was telling people, imagine that this is a possibility to reach $1 itself. So it's crazy. But obviously, this is a normal token, so when it reaches $1, it's not going to peg. It can actually go way beyond the dollar as well. It can go to $2, $3, $5. So keep that in mind. This is a normal token, okay? It's a really bullish name. I really like that. And I believe they might also have another, they have other LPs, so this one here, so you might actually rather use this one instead because it's thicker LP here. So this is why you want to use stuff like Petia's, the aggregator website that I like to use, or it depends, right? Sometimes, by the way, I've seen people having issues, like for example selling OneUSD because of Petia's doesn't pick up on the fact that, hey, this has a 6% sell tax, so maybe you need to go on PulseX and then just set the slippage to 6%, and then that should fix it if you want to buy / sell it, the token. But yeah, guys, I think we've reached the last one, the top 5th. I wanted to keep the best till last. Okay, I'm sorry. I did this to you guys because honestly, I want to reward the people who have watched the whole video through. You are amazing. Literally, thank you for watching me. You guys make it worth it, especially you guys who reached the end. Honestly, if you leave a like, comment down below, what do you think of this video so far? Did I go on too many tangents? Did I give you enough information? Did you learn something new about crypto, about the state of the bull cycle, about Pulsechain? I really want to hear your feedback. I do change based on your feedback as well. At the end of the day, I'm making videos so you guys can watch it, not for me to watch it back. I already know what I know. I'm still obviously continuously learning, but I do like to funnel my knowledge back to you guys, because I do believe in the shared knowledge is equal to knowledge squared. So it's actually a win-win for both of us here. But finally, the last one is kept to last. It's called LUSD Burn R, a very bullish new token that has grown out of the ashes, taking the mission to burn pLUSD in an absolute badass way, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this chart. It looks beautiful. Liquidity of 5.2. What I mean by badass as well, by the way, is that because the initial supply of 50% of the supply is absolutely burnt, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about here. Since our main goal is to reduce the supply of pLUSD, this contract was created as a massive burner of pLUSD. When trading volume is active, features 2.5% reflections paid in LUSD holders, and 0.5% is paid in burning the LUSD, in burning the token itself, LUSD burn R, making it deflationary. So that's actually a win-win. And then they said 50% of the supply was sent to the burn address. This is what it ends with, or the dead address basically, of Pulsechain burn address. This will create massive burn of pLUSD during active trading. Verified contract. Renounced ownership, main burnt LP on Pulsex V2, so that's really great. Obviously, when you burn LP, you show conviction. You tell people, hey, I'm taking this seriously. I don't care about LP anymore. I'm here sacrificing the LP basically, right? LP pools with pLUSD V2 and 9mm V3, as well as with Pulse to ensure arbitrage trading bot activity. Beautiful on you, whoever wrote this, whoever behind that, the way you designed it, well done. And then the TA is there, the ticker is there, name is there. And then remember to set the slippage to 4% as a reflections and burns token. Let the burn begin, and may the odds be in your favor. Guys, I'm gonna leave that Telegram link in the description. LUSD burn R. Again, by the way, if you were in the Telegram, in my Telegram already, you would have seen someone already sharing that graph, and then I talked about it. I tried to confirm it. You know what I mean? Like, you would have been able to enter it, because my entry point, by the way, was about 20k market cap or 18k market cap, which is not bad, obviously. So keep that in mind, guys. Be entering my Telegram. Chances are you're exactly the type of person who I want to be there, right? You share projects, but not in a shilling way though. Like, okay, I ain't trying to I have a mod though, yeah. Watch out for the watchdog. Okay, he has a zero tolerance policy, ladies and gentlemen. Zero tolerance. When I say watchdog, I'm actually mean watch wolf. Yeah. So keep that in mind. Okay, we're not here accepting shillers. Just be genuine, man. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a project that you think is worth sharing, either if it's in Pulsechain, Ethereum, Solana, sure, base chain, of course, BSC, because hey, I'm gonna follow the money where I go. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna stay in Pulsechain. No. I do a lot of involvement in Ethereum and BSC and base. I haven't done base in a long time. I haven't done Solana in a long time, but trust me, videos on that very soon. Very soon. Okay, as I said, meme coins are a very great way to make money. So video on that very soon. I've been chatting with a few people here and there. Guys, that's the end of the video. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. It's 1 a.m. here in the UK time. I literally have work in 7 hours, or 8 hours. I mean, in 8 hours. I hope you guys appreciate my sacrifice. Okay, I'm not really actually asking anything from you guys. I'm kidding. You don't need to appreciate my sacrifice. This is all chosen by me, because I really do enjoy making videos for you guys. Guys, I'm gonna end the video there. I'm literally very sleepy. Take care, and I'll catch you soon. Bye bye.